shit. My boo got this for me. Thanks, boo. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I'm gonna be doing a chit chat about relationship advice. So I asked my Instagram and my Snap, like, you know, ask me some relationship advice questions and I'll answer them. So the first question that we have is, why do males cheat so much? Lovely question, because I do not know the answer. Honestly, if these men could cheat for the rest of their life, they would, because they be cheating from the time that they're young to the time that they about to fall in their grave. And that's just that. So why do males cheat so much? Well, in my opinion, I feel like probably because, like, you know, like, they're young and stuff. Like, I mean, I know they cheat until, you know, forever, but like, as of being young, I feel like it's probably like, you know, maturity level. You know, girls mature faster than boys anyway, so, you know, these boys might as well be in freaking 7th grade. But maturity, temptation, peer pressure. Like, if like, let's say your boyfriend is with his friends and his friends are single, or his friends got like a girl and they decide to cheat, like, you know, girls be having friends, so it's like peer pressure. Like, you know, my man's is with this girl and then I could be with her friend, you know. If you have friends like that, leave them alone, because they're no good. But yeah. Oh, and I put like questions that are like similar to each other next to each other, just so like my answers kind of like, you know, flow together. So the second question is, what are some things that make people cheat? So I get, like, obviously I just answered why I think boys cheat, but for girls, I feel like girls probably cheat because, you know, they're insecure in their relationship, or, you know, their man is not fulfilling them. Like, I don't know, they might think like the grass is greener on the other side, and that they might find better if they do go out and look for it. But, you know, like, guys, cheating is not good. Like, don't cheat. If you want to cheat, break up. Period. Break up. Like, there's no need to be cheating on people, because that's foul. Foul. The third question is, how do I feel about my significant other having a best friend of the opposite sex? But we don't do that over here. It's none of that. We do not do that. If you want to have a best friend, then I'm your best friend. Like, you can have me. No. All jokes aside, like, I don't know. I guess it just depends. Like, if that's really your best friend, then okay. But if that's like a cover up, like, you could get to stepping with that. Like, it's none of that over here. Like, I can't tell you to not be friends with somebody if y'all was friends before we was going out, or before I knew you. But like, once I come into the picture and y'all still doing all this keying together, like, no, that has to stop. We're not doing that. But if you get a best friend after our relationship, no, that's not gonna happen. The next question is, how do you know the relationship is toxic? Well, for one, if you have to ask if it's toxic, it's probably toxic stink. But if you feel like, you know, the person is being manipulative towards you, controlling, like giving you rules, like, that's a toxic relationship. Like, you should be free to do what you want. Like, it's just you that has to respect the relationship and not cross certain boundaries. But like, that's just the way things are. But if you're telling me that I can't do this or I can't do that, and you try to, no, that's toxic. You're not my parent. We're not gonna do that. But as long, oh, and if you have like if you tell that person, like, you have a boundary of something, like, you don't want them to do this, and they continuously push over that boundary, then they're being toxic because they're not respecting you. Like, sorry, stink, if I tell you don't go through my phone and you continuously go through my phone, then it's a problem here. Like, no, don't be doing stuff like that. And then the next question, my favorite question, because I have the best advice for this. How do you maintain a healthy relationship? So the first, key to a healthy relationship is communication. And like that's like really like key. Like if you have good communication skills with your partner, then like everything else will come easy. Like you just have to talk. Like y'all boys be so mute and don't know how to speak. Like I don't know what to do. Like Stink, how old are we? How much time has passed and you don't know how to talk and express the way you feel? Like that is the most frustrating thing that somebody could do, is like not express the way they feel about something. Like if something bothers you, say that it bothers you. Tell me what to do to fix it. Like I don't know how to read minds. Like I can't tell you like you like I can't do something and then you get upset and then you be like, well, you should have knew. How was I supposed to know that that was gonna bother you? Like you need to speak up, voice your opinion. Like not a child. You're not my child. But yeah, communication, trust. Definitely need to have trust in a relationship, because if I want to go here and do this and you don't trust me, then it's gonna be a whole argument and I don't have time for that. So trust. What else? Respect. Yeah, facts. You gotta respect your partner to like, you know, just respect them as a person. That'll definitely, you know, keep y'all relationship afloat. And just overall, like being like good towards each other, kind, like not being rude and disrespectful and saying mean things to that person, because you're supposed to be like their safe place. So if they don't feel comfortable around you, then it's downhill from there, stinky pie. The next question is, how do you keep a relationship fun? Yeah, I don't know. No, but how to keep a relationship fun? Like go on dates, try new things together. Cause like when you try something new with that person, then it's like, okay, then now we have a new memory together. Like I'm forever gonna remember. Like, wow, the first time I ever did this was with you. Like, wow, you know, it's like, I don't know, y'all know memories is cute and stuff. But have a date night, like do stuff that y'all never did before. Like if y'all always is fucking going to the, I don't know, if y'all always go into like the movies or out to eat, like try something new, like do something else. Don't just sit in the house all day and just like cuddle. Like plenty of time for cuddling, get out the bed. So the next question is how to learn to trust again. So that's kind of hard actually. I mean, I guess you have to be open to trusting somebody again, and that person that you're with has to like show that they are trustworthy and worthy of your trust. So like as long as you're like doing that and you know like just being like consistent with that, then I think it'll come in time. But you have to be open to trusting somebody and allow yourself to be vulnerable for that, because if not, then it's not gonna work. But it's just like a balance between the two of you. The next question is how to not be insecure in a relationship. So I wrote some stuff down because I couldn't just like remember that off the top of my head. I'm sorry, my brain doesn't work like that. How to not be insecure in a relationship. Talk to your partner about your insecurities, you know, like express to them like, you know, that you do feel insecure about whatever that is, and you know like it does make you uncomfortable, but you know also like take the time out from yourself to like, you know, be okay with that insecurity and like be like comfortable with it, because if you're comfortable with it, it's not gonna be insecure about it anymore. Duh. It's not that easy, but you know, like just like stuff like that, like talking to your partner about it, making yourself feel comfortable about it, and then you know just like having your partner like make you feel comfortable about that insecurity, because if they do that, then it's like you feel comfortable around that person and you feel comfortable around that person with your insecurity. So it's not like gonna be like something that you have to like let's say you have stretch marks and like you're insecure about that, but your partner makes you feel comfortable about them. They tell you like, I love your stretch marks, they look nice, and you know, stuff like that. And that makes you feel better about yourself. What are some red flags? Ooh. So some red flags would be like your partner being mean, bullying you into doing things that you don't want to do. Like, let's say, like, it could be anything really. Like, it doesn't even have to just be like, you know, sex or anything. It could be anything. Like, if you say that you don't want to do something and they make you feel bad about not wanting to do it and they bully you into doing it, then that is a red flag that you do not need to be with that person, because they are just going to treat you like that forever. And you don't know what that. And after that, it's going to escalate. Like, it's just going to get worse. Like, people get comfortable with, you know, if you allow them to do something one time, they get comfortable to do it again. If you don't set boundaries in the beginning of a relationship, then once they reach that point and you're ready to set a boundary, it's not going to stay, because they already did what they wanted and they can do what they feel comfortable to do what they want. So you have to set boundaries in the beginning. Okay. What else? If they're like insulting you, make you feel bad about yourself, play fighting. Start play fighting. They really be hitting you and they talking about, I'm just playing. No, red flag. Get out of here with that. And if they just overall make like, you know, negative comments about you, or like give you like backhanded compliments and make you feel like, you know, like let's say somebody was like, oh, you're so pretty, but you're kind of fat too. I'm sorry, like, that was rude. I mean, thank you because you called me pretty, but like, I'm fat too. Like, that's really like a backhanded compliment. That's rude. No, thank you. That is a toxic red flag. So the next question is, how do you get over an ex? How do you get over an ex? I wouldn't know. Now, let me stop. To get over an ex, I mean, it's okay to cry it out, you know, like you could look through the memories and look through the pictures and like, you know, be sad for a little bit. But after you're sad for a little bit, you gotta move on, girly. You gotta, you know, get up and do something else. Like, I don't know how boys, like, you know, grieve relationships, but like for a girl, for a girl, you know, like being sad for a little bit and then like, you know, just being in a little like depressed state. But then like after a while, you got to get out of that. Like, you know, put your time elsewhere. Like, you know, find a hobby, you know, put your mind somewhere else. Find things to do that's not gonna like I mean, I don't know. But like, just put your time into something else. Like, do something else. It's gonna, you know, take your mind off it. Eventually, that time of your life is gonna fade away. And you're just gonna be like, oh, right, I forgot about that. But yeah, that's how. I mean, you could journal too. If you write down your feelings, I'm sure you're gonna help. You know, people say journaling is good for you. And like, you know, talking to people, talk to somebody that can actually help you. Not like people that are just gonna like be like, oh girl, you need to leave that man. Like, no, I don't need that right now. I need somebody that's actually gonna talk to me and like understand how I'm feeling. So talk to people like that that's gonna actually help you get through it. So the last question is, how do I ask my girlfriend for a threesome? Well, does she want to have a threesome? If she doesn't want to have a threesome, then I don't know how you go about asking her. I don't know how to go about asking her if she doesn't want it. If she does want it, then I mean, I guess you could just, you know, put it out there like, hey boo, how you feel about, you know, I mean, if y'all freaks like that, do you, but like, I don't know, like, just ask, I guess. I mean, if she doesn't want to, if you don't think she's gonna be offended by it, then like, don't ask her, because if she's gonna be offended, why would you ask her that? But if she's not gonna feel the type of way about it and you think she really does want to do it, I mean, you could just ask her. You never know, you might get lucky. But if she says no, the answer is no. Leave her alone. She doesn't want to do it, period. But yeah, that was my little chit chat about relationship advice. Yeah. Make sure y'all comment, like, and subscribe. Follow me on my social media, my Instagram and my Snap. And I'll see y'all in my next